focus about the other round of political controversy. With the number of seats in the Lok Sabha that are all set to increase from 543 to 850, now the much awaited Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam of Women's Reservation Act is now set to become a reality. The idea to introduce constitutional amendments that will pave way for nearly 33% reservation for women in the Lok Sabha and in the state assemblies before 2029. And as per, when it comes to the clearance that was given back in 2023, the implementation is linked to the 2027 census delimitation. Though the Prime Minister has urged all parties to come together and support this historic move, some in the opposition, however, are raising questions on the timing and the intent of the government. The southern states in particular are now raising the red flags, right from Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin to Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. All of them are now jointly opposing the centre's decision.
நாளை மறுநாள் ஏப்ரல் 16 நாடாளுமன்ற சிறப்பு கூட்டத்தொடர் கூடுதுன்னு சொல்றதை விட தமிழ்நாடு மேற்கு வங்க தேர்தலுக்கு நடுவில் வலுக்கட்டாயமா கூட்டப்படுதுன்னு தான் சொல்லணும். டீலிமிட்டேஷன்ங்கிற தொகுதி மறுவரையறை தொடர்பாக அரசியல் சட்ட திருத்தத்தை இந்த தொடர்ல புல்டோஸ் பண்ண போறாங்க.
दक्षिण भारत में एससीओं को, एसटीओं को, महिलाओं को अन्याय करने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी नरेंद्र मोदी जी आज कोशिश कर रहे हैं. तो इसीलिए हम लोग ये बयान देना चाहता हूं, मैं साफ साफ कहना चाहता हूं, दक्षिण भारत को आप अन्याय नहीं कर सकते. जनता के लिए नहीं, आदिवासियों के लिए, दलित के लिए, महिलाओं के लिए भी सीट जब कम हो जाएंगे उनका हिस्सा भी कम हो जाएंगे. कम करने के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं. कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के साथ कोई आप कंसेंसस बिल्ड करने के लिए कोशिश नहीं कर रहा है.
Well, as far as Chief Minister Stalin is concerned, because he is now convened of an emergency meeting of the DMK MPs at 11 a.m. today to discuss the repercussions that Tamil Nadu is likely to face regarding constituency delimitation. Because this is something where the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has called for this emergency meeting, and the MPs there are expected to be a part of this meeting because the Chief Minister has now been raising certain big concerns there, and this is now coming at a time where political battle lines now seems to have been drawn over this issue. Well, Dharani, the Chief Minister, has also warned of massive agitations if the political power of northern states is disproportionately increased compared to southern states due to delimitation, and this is something that he has now called in a way that the government will not be allowed to bulldoze.
Well, we are given to understand that the Chief Minister has convened an urgent meeting of all the DMK MPs around 11 a.m. today, and this meeting is happening right before the special parliament session that is scheduled to take place from tomorrow. In fact, yesterday the Chief Minister has put out a very long video in which he says that the states in the south, they complied with all the norms as far as population control is concerned. Whatever the central government had advised the states about controlling the population, the southern states had followed all of those suggestions in the past decades, but now the southern states are getting punished for the same, is what he has told. And he's also going on to say that the opinions and suggestions of the opposition parties and its, on their MPs, that is not being taken into consideration as far as delimitation is concerned. And he's also going on to allege that even when the opposition parties, MPs, they wanted to meet the Prime Minister in person and present their concerns, they were denied that opportunity. He's going on to say that this hurried attempt to push through delimitation is a blatant assault on democracy by the union BJP government, and it is a direct assault on the rights of states, is what he's telling. So definitely the allegation is very clear from the DMK. They say that if the delimitation is implemented, then the southern states will have less number of parliamentarians in the Lok Sabha, and the northern states will disproportionately.
Well, he says that it will significantly alter the matter as far as when it comes to, he says that the centre is now moving ahead unilaterally on the matter, and that could shift the balance of political representation. On the other hand, we also talk about what the BJP and the AIA-DMK has been saying, because they have now been accusing the Congress and the DMK of indulging in false propaganda and misleading the public by claiming that it could create inequalities between southern and northern states.
Chief Minister has got nothing to do. He just wants to pinprick this nitty-gritty thing and to say, oh, Tamil Nadu is like this, Delhi is like this. It is very unfortunate. With respect to the women reservation, it is waiting in abeyance from 1996. And people of Tamil Nadu, especially our mothers and sisters, are waiting for the day, April 16, 17, 18 in Parliament. Instead of telling his MPs to go and support this particular act in the Parliament from 16 to 18 and to bring this to action where no state is going to get penalized, he has started his usual fear-mongering practice sitting in Tamil Nadu.
They are concentrating on delimitation. This women's reservation bill was passed in the Lok Sabha long back. It is pending only in the Rajya Sabha. Last 12 years they are in power. Why didn't they bring now? Now they want to, what our question is, now why should they call the parliament, convene the parliament when they know that all MPs will be busy in campaigning. So their plan is to disturb the opposition party's campaigning scheme. Why can't they have this session in May?
Well, the timing and the intent of the government, that is being questioned on part of the opposition. And P. Chidambaram has also now flagged up, especially when it comes to the issues they're saying that the southern states and their representation may be affected because of this exercise. Let's, in the meantime, take a look exactly what he has been saying, citing those apprehensions where he has said that he had also voiced, especially when he says that the strength in the Lok Sabha that has been increased by 50%. He says that, when it comes to the Tamil Nadu's current representation in the Lok Sabha is at 39, and they said that it was right to 58. And I said that this is nothing but an illusion. When delimitation is carried out, then 58 will drop to 46. At the same time, UP's current numbers is at 80, and it was the first rise to 120, and delimitation after that it will rise further to about 140. The current representation of 5 southern states, which have stabilized their population, is around 24.3%, and this will decrease to 20.7%. The voice of the southern states, according to P. Chidambaram, in the Lok Sabha will be suppressed and also stifled, and the delimitation of parliamentary constituencies bill must be opposed unanimously and be defeated. Well, that seems to be the political opinion that is now coming in there, because saying that the delimitation must not rather become a tool that reshapes representation to actually suit the political convenience of the ruling party. Well, that seems to be of the opinion of the opposition, which is now being strongly denounced by the government. We'll head into a very short break. You're watching Times Now.